Oh my god. Hey guys, I'm Eunice from Rated V, your guide to vegan food and travel, and today I'm in Los Angeles to show you some of the top spots of where you need to eat when you visit. Let's go. First stop was Beverly Hills for a French vegan bakery everyone needs to try. They have a wide selection of savory and sweet, and you won't know what to pick. So I am at Chamont Vegan Bakery in Beverly Hills. You guys, 2 words, vegan croissant. They have a huge selection here that you're gonna wanna try from, a bunch of different flavors. So I couldn't resist and got myself a little platter over here of savory and sweet. So I have here a za'atar croissant, a rosewater croissant, a chocolate little thin flaky pastry, and a ham and cheese croissant. So I'm already excited. Let's start with the za'atar because I love za'atar, so I can't help it. Right off the bat, the flakiness on this, unreal. You would never be able to tell the difference between a vegan and a non-vegan croissant. It's just filled to perfection. It's even, super flaky. The texture's on point. I'm already impressed and that's already one bite. Okay, let me continue. Let's go to something sweet. Rose water. Oh my word. This just tastes fancy. Like you go into one bite, you're like, oh my god, this is just beautiful in a bite. If that's even possible, that's what this is, okay? Ham and cheese. The vegan ham tastes really good. I don't know if they make it in-house, but regardless, it's really good. You have to try it. Because I love chocolate, last but not least, this. I wish I knew the actual name, but I'm sorry I don't. So, let's do this. If you love chocolate, you have to get this. Hands down. This place is so good. I highly recommend you try it. Just around the corner is Rodeo Drive, so make sure you have some fun walking around some shops. Next stop was one of LA's favorite restaurants. Okay, next stop, Nick's on Beverly, another super popular restaurant here in LA, and they are known for their Detroit-style pizzas. They of course offer a bunch of other things on their menu, like this crispy rice with avocado with ponzu. It has like grapefruit on top, you guys. It looks amazing, and of course their pizza looks good, so let's cut to the chase and let's just get to trying this. Okay, appetizer first, of course. The inside of this, like look at the layers. All right, let's give this giant bite a try. Taking a bite of that is like taking the perfect bite out of a rice bowl. The sauce gives it so much flavor. The texture on the rice that's crispy is nice. The grapefruit complements it. Something different that you don't really see on many menus, so it's fun to try. I definitely recommend that. All right, but what they're known for. So I got their OG pizza because I like to try things that are not too complicated, just like mozzarella, tomato sauce, and their crispy crust. All right, cheers. Guys, this is like a pillow in your mouth. It's super rich and tasty and fluffy, melty, cheesy, saucy goodness. I can see why they're known for their pizzas here. If you're not familiar with Detroit style pizza, it's basically a square pan pizza, deep dish, crispy edges, super oily. You want to try it. Nick's on Beverly. And since you're already near Melrose, make sure to get a picture by the iconic pink wall. Next, it was time for a vegan pasta experience that locals go crazy for. Okay, next up, Pura Vita in West Hollywood. They are known for their pasta. The most popular dish that people die for, what I've been told, is the carbonara. Why? Guys, look at this. It is so creamy looking. It has mushroom bacon on there, and like, it just looks so good. It has avocado to give it some creaminess. The noodle lift kills me. All right, without further ado, let's try this. Oh, I'm gonna go for a big bite here. All right, pasta cheese. Creaminess on point. You get the fix for that pasta craving, especially if you miss dairy or creamy pastas. Like, they know how to do it. So if you want vegan pasta, they have tons of options. They have pizzas, they have appetizers, they have sandwiches. Like, another go-to spot. I can see why it's really popular. Now, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna keep eating this pasta. On day 2, we made our way to Santa Monica for an epic brunch we couldn't resist. They recently turned 100% plant-based and now serves up tempting dishes like breakfast pizza, frittatas, and the brioche French toast. Loved the pizza, and this French toast was like eating churros. Highly recommend. Next up, I had to do it because of the Salvadoran in me. I was way too curious. Okay, so now I'm at Mama's Tamales in the Pico Union area in LA. You guys, I could not resist, and I was not gonna leave LA without trying this because they have vegan Salvadorian food, which means vegan pupusas, and it's a mixed menu with Mexican items as well, so they have vegan tamales. I grew up on this food, so when I found out there's a full vegan menu, I was like, okay, I need to try this. The restaurant started 30 years ago, and it actually started with 2 vegan tamales on their menu. But then in 2014, new ownership took over and they started veganizing everything. So now they have a full vegan menu. So what did I get? One of the most popular pupusas are cheese with loroco. And loroco is like a typical flour that they use in El Salvador, and they put it in pupusas. It's very typical. The other thing I got were pasteles. So pasteles in El Salvador are actually a savory dish. They're basically empanadas, but they're made with corn flour. And then of course we got a tamal, because the place is called Mama's Tamales. So you couldn't leave without getting a tamal. So we got a tamal rojo, a red tamal with jackfruit. Let's give everything a try. I'm starting with the pupusa. This looks very good, I'm not gonna lie. Just off the bat, you guys, I grew up eating these on a weekly basis, okay? So just as soon as they gave it to me, I'm not gonna lie, it actually looked good. I was impressed. So, am I gonna be impressed trying it? Let's see. I'm gonna have it with some salsa. Yes, you wanna eat it with your hands. You can eat it with cutlery, but no. Eat it with your hands, that's how it's meant to be. The masa is super soft and fluffy. It's filled with cheese really well. It has a lot of loroco. So if you're not used to loroco, you may not like it. The cheese flavor tastes really good. It doesn't taste like weird vegan cheese. Okay. This is actually my go-to. Growing up at home, I always get bean and cheese. That's the only way I make them. So, right off the bat, you can tell they use those red Salvadoran beans. Okay. Visually, good. All right, let's try this with some salsita. This one's definitely my favorite. You taste more of the beans, I think, than the cheese, but the flavor is really good. So now I'm gonna try the pasteles. So let's give this a try. Okay, so pasteles are actually typically vegan a lot of times. It's usually filled with potatoes and veggies, and then it's in the corn masa flour and fried. These are really good. It's super crispy and fluffy. Their masa is good, like it's good. It is oily though, so just be prepared, okay? This isn't your low-calorie meal, okay? Okay, last but not least, a tamal. This looks really good inside, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It's filled to perfection, I'm not gonna lie. They did not skimp out, this is good, good effort. All right. Masa on point again. If you keep noticing, I call it the masa because if you don't add enough water, if you add too little or whatever, it can come out really dry, especially in tamales. This one's really moist and soft, so it's good. Like, that's how you want it to be. The jackfruit flavor does come through a bit, so I can taste slightly a little bit of that brininess, but it doesn't bother me. Just know that you will kind of taste it. But overall, this is good. I'm just gonna keep enjoying the pizza, so make sure to stop by this area. Next was San Gabriel for a food market that is worth checking out, but we came especially for this spot. Okay, so I am now at the Blossom Market in San Gabriel with a special guest.
Hi, I'm Ashley, also known as Vegan Ventures on Instagram. And yes, I'm here with Eunice. We've been in LA all weekend eating.
You guys didn't think I was eating all this food by myself, did you? No. So we came to Spotless Burgers inside the Blossom Market because Blossom Market has tons of vegan options, right? And so what do we got here, Ashley?
So we have a few different items. So we have the Spotless Fries, which is similar to the famous animal style fries, which if you know, you know.
Yes.
We also do have the Hot Chick Burger, which is a take on the Nashville Hot Chicken Sandwich. And then we also had to get their Truffle Burger, and we got it with their double patty.
Double cheese, double patty, can never go wrong with that. And of course, you're in California, you need to have some tacos. So we got the taco trio. So without further ado, let's try this.
Let's try. Okay, where should we dig in first?
I'm gonna dig into these fries.
Okay, I'll dig in with these fries with you. Okay,
all right.
So
all right,
go for it.
Okay,
we got some onions in there. Cheers. There's a lot going on right now.
But the flavor is really good. All right, should we go for the tacos next? They come fully loaded and generous with the sauces on top. They didn't skimp out on that.
Yeah, no. So let's see, we have 3 different tacos. So I think we should start with the asada taco. I definitely want to save the al pastor for last because I love al pastor. That's all I want. Yeah, these look so good.
Look how loaded these tacos are. All right, you want to try the other end?
Okay, I'll try the other end. Here we go. Let's just see. Hopefully things don't fall out.
It's really good. All right, you pick that al pastor. I'll try this one in the middle.
Let's do a taco cheers.
Taco cheers.
Taco cheers. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. The flavor for all of this is just really good.
The pineapple on this is like perfection. Definitely balances out the heat and the saltiness. Really good. All right, so now we have the burgers. Okay, so we're gonna go for the truffle burger first.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. You guys, there's only one good way to enjoy a cheeseburger, and that's making it a double cheeseburger.
Exactly.
So, okay. This is delicious. The vegan meat is juicy. It has a really good flavor. The bun is crispy. This is so good.
Okay, I'm super excited to try this one. Okay.
It's really good.
Okay. That's a really good burger.
It is.
I'm very impressed.
I'm impressed. And I've never had the Light Life brand of burgers, and it's very good.
Yeah, and also I'm a huge fan of the bun.
Yeah, the
it's
bun
like very
is
soft, and it just kind of like melts into the patty
and
as
it's
you
like
bite into
crispy
it.
too, and it's fluff. It's like all.
It's really, really good. For the
last
one,
but not least,
the hot chick.
The hot chick.
Okay,
Right.
I'm curious to see how spicy this is.
It has kale in it, you guys. Healthy. Okay.
Yeah, it's healthy. Yeah, balances it out. Is it pretty spicy? No? Okay, that's good.
It has mayo in there, in the kale salad,
Okay,
the
the
pickles.
kale salad is really nice. Not what you normally see on a hot fried chicken sandwich, but it's actually really nice, and it really is a nice balance to the heat. I'm happy. This is really good.
Overall, everything's really good. You guys have to just check out the St. Gabriel area because it's really cute in this area.
Yeah.
The market is nice. It's just
It's
nice,
super cute. Yeah,
open space, lots of cute buildings, palm trees,
and markets and everything. But yeah, this is definitely a spot you want to check out.
Last stop of the night was Monty's, a huge local fave for an iconic double cheeseburger experience. Okay, and of course a mandatory stop is Monty's Good Burger because if you miss, that famous place where you can get doubles, you can come here and get a vegan version. You can get a double patty, double cheese with the Impossible Burger with fries, shoestring with a special sauce. So you gotta give it a try. They have multiple locations within LA, so this one's the one on Sunset Boulevard, but you can check the one that's closest near you. So let's give this a try. Seriously amazing. If you want a double fix, you need to come here. And oh, don't forget their shakes. For the last day, we decided to hit up 2 more spots, starting with more French pastries. The famous Ladurée has partnered with vegan chef Matthew Kenny to create a 100% vegan French patisserie, where you got it, the selection is endless for your sweet tooth, and of course, enjoy the super cute ambiance. Last stop was a vegan street fair you won't want to miss. Alright guys, it is a Sunday in North Hollywood and there's only one place you need to know to go, and it is the Vegan Exchange Vegan Street Fair with tons of vegan food carts. Bring friends, bring reinforcements, because you're going to want to try everything. So I'm going to show you all the things that you need to try. Let's go. Alright guys, first taste of the Vegan Exchange LA Vegan Street Fair. Birria tacos. The meatiness on these is unreal. It's a mix of jackfruit and mushroom. You can tell they make their own tortillas. They're nice and thick and yummy. Like, look at the inside of this. I cannot wait. You guys have to try this. Alright guys, if you like spicy and you like sushi, jalapeno roll from Plant-Based Lab, Japanese vegan food. They serve it to you with like a dipping sauce. Look at the inside of that. Let's dip this. That is good. It's not too spicy. And the vegan cream cheese cools it down a little bit. So I love the crispy onions on top. You're looking for vegan sushi, you gotta try it. Fried shrimp with fries from Compton Vegan with a spicy sauce. The crispiness is so good. Spicy sauce they give it to you is good. It's like super white and meaty inside. I love the fries, winner. Okay, word of mouth are known for their burgers. I got the spicy chicken made out of oyster mushrooms, nature's dark meat. Cheers. Oh my God. This is one of the crispy fried egg rolls from Vegan AF. This is massive AF. Like, what is in this? Like, okay, cheers. Oh my God. Birria taco part 2. This is quesabirria. It's crispy on the outside and has melted cheese inside. So I had to taste this and compare the two from the other place that we tried. Dip it in all this consomme. They do not skimp out. All right, cheers. I love the consomme. It takes it to the next level. The crispiness is so good. The melted cheese, like, honestly, both are really good. They're both different, so I would recommend trying both. You're not gonna be disappointed with either one. Okay, now if you don't mind, I'm gonna keep eating. All right, guys, well, that's a wrap. I'm about to head back home, but I wanted to give you guys a full recap of my highlights, what stood out to me during out this whole weekend. Top number 1, of course, was Chamont Vegan Bakery, because I love vegan croissants and you don't really come by them often. So if you're ever in LA, you need to stop by there, mandatory. Next highlight was Spotless Burgers, the Double Amor double cheeseburger. I was actually surprised that I was gonna love this so much, to be honest. It was so juicy and so meaty, like, oh, you just have to try it. And the bun was buttered to perfection. The Vegan Exchange Fair, the highlight of the day was word of mouth spicy chicken burger made out of oyster mushrooms. Oh my word. All of us had tried it. We had one bite and we were just like, oh my gosh, like, delicious. So that one, hands down, you have to try. But just the vegan exchange fair is hands down a place you have to visit anyways. Bring friends because you're gonna want to try everything. Overall, LA has so many vegan options. You're gonna want to try it, everything. So a weekend is not enough, but at least you get to make a huge dent on your foodie list. If you want to see more vegan food videos about travel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what other city you want to see next. You can check out some of my other videos up here, and catch you next time on Rated B.